So selection of topic, theme, drawing upon previous knowledge of students. Everybody knows about auxiliaries to train. If you talk about ku chuk chuk, they'll immediately say train, and then you say what mode of transport is, what is this mode of, they'll say transportation, and they'll immediately come to know. So first is the idea is to talking about the selection of a topic or a theme. Next slide, we're going to talk about second step 2, providing creative inquiry opportunities for hand-on learning to the students. How we give hands-on learning? Transportation, you can tell them to make map. Okay, you can start doing with a map. You can show them how to prepare a map. You can talk about the brochure. I have done that for you. I'll be showing you after this. See, I have a map out here. I have a map out here. I've prepared it for transportation. This is, we prepared the National Highway, NH44. Right? Can you see? Also, along with that is some of the major airports, the major airports. So this is what I'm talking about, map, transportation. Then we've talked about, I just told you brochure. I made a brochure for insurance company. See, we talked about the insurance company. I made a brochure. I've clipped pictures of everything and I put it there. So you can always see, right? Then I talked about banking. We talked about banking. I've prepared a histogram out here. It's prepared for you, right? It's a 3D figure, three-dimensional figure. If you can see from all the sides, it's a three-dimensional figure. It's a three-dimensional figure. If you see it, these are not simple sticks or something like that. There's a box in every histogram we have, and we've shown you the banking scenario with rural, semi-urban, urban, metropolitan cities, that how many banks are operating there. Then there's a collage. This is a collage on warehousing. I'll be sharing the pictures with you. This is a collage on warehousing. We have marked all the activities in blue. Separate activities have been marked. Then for advertisement, we've used this pie chart. See? And see, just see, this is again 3D. And if you can see, yes, every child can do it. This is art integrated, ma'am. This is totally art integrated. We've used, see, I'll show you. I'll just take, if I can take it out, I don't know. No, I cannot. Okay, this is fixed. If you can see, there are some grains out here. There are some grains. If I move it, I'm moving the disc out here. Then you have quilling paper, right? We have some kind of artistic things. This is leftover, beads and things like that. Then I have pencil shavings out here. Pencil shavings out here. This, why not every child can do? These are the buttons. One of my old kurta. These are the buttons left over at home. So that's how we used it. And we are using the same thing for the, so providing creative inquiry opportunity, hands-on learning to the students. You're giving art integrated. See, when you say, ma'am, in case there's a project and project has to be put in a file, put it in a file, put the pictures, put it in a PPT, put in pictures. We also made one wall hanging with the insurance. See, this is how to get an insurance claim. Very small wall hanging. There's a picture of it. You'll see. This is all properly made. Wall hanging. See how we used. We used kulfi sticks out here and thread. And then that's how with ice cream sticks and whatnot, straw. And this is best out of waste, whatever we could get, we prepared. So now, if you talk about transportation, we used map, we used geography, insurance, we used brochure, wall hanging, art and craft. We talk about banking, we used histogram, graph, statistics, warehousing, collage, Photoshop, photography, advertising, pie chart, mathematics, paper quilling, beads, grains, and it's talking about mathematics. See, we used everything. So this hand-on knowledge you have to give. We all have learned this in our times in our art and craft classes. We can pass it on to our children. We just have to, students, we just have to walk back the memory lane. That's all we have to do. Okay, then next is, third point is, when you talk about the third slide, see, now here you can reflect accordingly. Reflecting on new learning of subject using art form by students. I've used here If you can see nicely, you can enlarge it and see how the map has been done. Right? We've used thumb pins, we've used thread, we've used all pins. Everything has been used out here, right? For transportation. Next slide, going over to the next slide. This is brochure we've made and complete. We got glossy sheets from outside and then we wrote on our own the information required and the brochure has been made. We used some taping to do the uh, kind of outline or borderline, and that's how things came out. Next, insurance claim process. I just now showed you the wall hanging we made. Children can make it the way they like. You can enlarge and see the claim process, how it's happening, and how things are highlighted out here. Right? Next we go. This is a video. I wanted to tell you about the video I told you. See, these are doodling video. You must have seen it or not seen it. I have no idea. But this is what we're sharing this video with you. The intention is to tell you.
Whether it's while Bill is working his construction job, or Tommy riding his skateboard, or while Laura's at dance class. The fact of the matter is, medical emergencies happen when we least expect them. And when they do, without the proper insurance coverage, they can cost a fortune. Which is why Karen started shopping for major medical insurance.
Okay, these are doodle videos, so you can always use them. Right. Then you can search from Google, YouTube, search it out. You'll get many ways and many apps to make these things. So not only one is there, there are many things. Then we made this histogram on banking. This is made with ice cream sticks. These are 4 ice cream sticks put together, and we just made a kind of a histogram out of it. So you can see different at different heights, and accordingly things are done. And the base is with thermocol, and we've given complete information. Next slide. When we talk about, like I told you, warehousing. See, we've marked VMS, warehousing management system. So there's a collage on warehousing. There's a complete collage on warehousing, which you can see. It's not difficult. We just have to put it together. That's all. Now, these pictures a child can put in the project file as well as in his PPT, and he can carry them with himself, or the group can carry it. One child has done one activity. How we're going to do that, I'm going to tell you in the next slide very soon. Okay, warehousing. After warehousing, then we come to next is advertising. This is a pie chart out here. You can see we've used buttons, beads, we've used pencil shavings, we've used multicolor pulses, dal and whatnot. We've used so many things, decorative items also. So that's how quilling, paper quilling has been mentioned by CBSE in bold. So that's what we've used, and we've then put marking on it. This pie chart is about contribution of advertisement to various states in India. So that's what it's talking about. That's why it has been. Then of course, assessment is purely as per teacher's discretion, as you like. You can give marks to the group, how they present. They can start with a role play. They can give PPTs. They can give. Yes, the time constraint depends on you. It is +1. You can give them 1 month. You can give, depending on the topic, you can give them 15 days. For we can give time for 1 month. In your curriculum, it's been mentioned 3 months time also for art integrated learning. It depends. Like when I give projects, I'm talking about my personal experience. I usually give project in the month of June, May ending before the summer vacations. Give them time till 15th of August for first submission. They get their projects to me, the students of +2. I see the project and I tell them to submit it to me, and I see every project, 5 projects per day. It takes me a good lot of time because I have 80 students, 40 in each class +2. So it takes me good time. But then what I do is, once I finish off with all the projects, at the back of the project in pencil, I write the drawbacks and I take down the same points in my laptop. Same thing, what all the deficiencies are. Once those have been noted down, I give the project back to the student, tell them to complete it and give it to me by September. And when they do it by September, I give them marks for their pre-board assessment. So they know they have to make project accordingly. So that time constraint is not there. Give enough time and take a complete beautiful project from your children. For +1, you can give 3 months time. It's good enough. That's your choice as well.